Good afternoon, Texans. Today is Friday, November 8th. This is Texan TV News from the Tarleton campus in Stephenville, Texas. I'm Ryan Cox. Today's headlines: Tarleton Horticultural Club sponsors fundraiser, local representative helps pass state constitutional amendments, the Affordable Care Act comes to Texas, heating oil companies compete against natural gas, Secretary of State heads to Geneva for negotiations, and your sports and weather. In campus news, the Horticultural Club at Tarleton will be sponsoring an upcoming fundraiser event for the Sea Tags, or Cross Timbers Animal Guardian Society. The fundraiser will be a 5K and dog jog with activities for children and vendors on Saturday, November 23rd at the Stephenville City Park. The Sea Tags mission statement, according to their Facebook website, is to provide low-cost spay-neuter services and educate pet owners about humane treatments of animals, including the necessity of pet sterilization and vaccinations. They also strive to provide a safe haven for homeless pets and work diligently to place each adoptable animal into a permanent home. The organization states that they save and rescue as many lives as they can for those who cannot defend themselves. Whether it is because of abuse, abandonment, or a lost dog, they are there to protect, rehabilitate, and save. Opportunities to help donate to this cause begin today at the Horticultural Center, where all proceeds from the pansy sale will be donated to support the efforts from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Pansies will be on sale for $1 each, like these right here, or $5 for a full flat. There will be a donation pot there to donate any additional funds. The Horticultural Center is located at 1910 West Washington Street, across from the Tarleton campus, next to the baseball fields. According to Mann & Shockey, in the coming weeks, cacti and other succulent plants will be available to purchase as a fundraiser for CTAG. Any questions concerning the sale today may be directed to Mann & L. Shockey at 254-968-9208. Any questions or anyone seeking volunteer information regarding the CTAGs may contact the organization at ctagsanimalrescue@gmail.com or call 409-276-PAUSE. More information can also be found on the Tarleton State University Horticultural Center and the Cross Timbers Animal Guardian Society's Facebook pages. In local news, voters turned out Tuesday to vote on a number of proposed amendments to the Texas Constitution. Among these was Proposition 6, which takes steps to create the State Water Implementation Fund of Texas, a plan supported by local state representative Dr. J.D. Sheffield. The plan is designed to help expand water resources in Texas and to aid people in water-starved areas. Earlier this year, Sheffield co-authored House Bill 4, which originally proposed the State Water Implementation Fund. After the passing of all constitutional amendments on the 5th, Sheffield said, on November 5th, Texans made water financing a priority with the passage of Proposition 6. I know that this will help enable communities to provide water for the business growth, agricultural, and households for decades to come. In Texas news, the Department of Health and Human Services is giving $5.6 million to health centers in Texas, the AP reports. The grants are a part of the new Affordable Care Act and will help 46,000 people to get primary health care who would otherwise rely on expensive emergency room visits. Texas has the highest number of uninsured individuals compared to the rest of the country. President Obama visited Dallas on Wednesday to talk about the new Affordable Care Act, even though Governor Rick Perry radically opposes it. In national news, according to the Associated Press, small heating oil companies like Jaeger have to compete against natural gas companies. More families in the Northeast are noticing a cheaper procedure to conduct heat for the winter, saving them up to $3,000. This newly found price drop is because of natural gas. For more on this, we go to the AP News.
Jaeger's fuel has been helping customers ward off winter's chill for a long time.
We're coming up on our 75th anniversary, and heating oil is the bread and butter of our company.
About 30% of homes throughout the Northeast are heated with oil. But like other small companies, Jaeger's faces stiff competition from cheap domestic natural gas. The average homeowner with oil will spend 3 times more this winter than a homeowner using gas. Consumers are taking note and making the switch.
We did have some customers leave. They canceled their account and switched over to natural gas. And that really does hurt us. You don't want to lose any customer.
Zach and Becky Kraft were spending up to $4,000 a year on oil to heat their 85-year-old home.
We needed to do something to lower our costs.
So they replaced this ancient boiler with a high-efficiency system that uses natural gas, a savings of $3,000 a year.
That's our most recent bill right there. $26.86. That's about what it should be.
Natural gas utilities are laying miles of new pipeline as they establish a presence in home heating markets once dominated by oil. The heating oil industry is fighting back, attacking gas as bad for the environment and subject to the same price swings as oil.
We're here to stay. We see this threat of natural gas as a threat, but we've been punched in the face before, and hopefully we'll be viable after this.
Cheap natural gas is only the latest threat to an industry dominated by family businesses. Nationally, the number of homes heated by oil has dropped by more than half since 1973. Michael Rubenkamp, Associated Press.
In international news, Secretary of State John Kerry is heading to Geneva today, the AP reports. In a last-minute development, Kerry will fly overseas to attend talks with Iranian chief nuclear negotiator Abbas Araghchi. This decision could indicate that the powers are nearing an agreement regarding Iran's nuclear program. Also in attendance at the talk will be representatives from Britain, China, France, Germany, and Russia. An official spokesperson for the Secretary of State said Kerry was traveling to Geneva to help narrow differences in negotiations. In sports news, after back-to-back Lone Star Conference Player of the Week awards, Texan golfer Isabel Jimenez-Perea is ranked the #1 golfer in the NCAA Division II polls, according to TarletonSports.com. Jimenez-Perea, a sophomore from Cobana, Spain, has an adjusted scoring average of 71.6, which can be found at golfstat.com. Tarleton State football will take on Southwestern Oklahoma Saturday afternoon for Military Appreciation Night. The non-conference matchup will kick off at 2 p.m. at Tarleton's Memorial Stadium. Texan basketball will host another exhibition matchup this Saturday before the regular season kicks off on November 15th. The exhibition matchup will be against Southwestern Adventist at 7 p.m. in Wisdom Gym. And now for the weather. The weekend forecast projects sunny skies with cooler temperatures, according to weather.com. Friday has a high of 65, while Saturday the high jumps to 72, and the weekend closes out with a projected 73 degrees on Sunday. Today's broadcast was produced by Beth Ann Coldiron, Ashley Husbands, Megan Peterson, and Robin Tanter. You can follow us on ustream.tv/Texan News Service. And don't forget to like us on Facebook. I'm Ryan Cox with the Texan News Service. Have a great weekend.